Hey all! This is a 2023 reading with the Australian Wildflower cards, and we'll be using some tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the collective, but also a reading for whenever you see it in 2023, know that it'll start from there. And for some of you, you'll come across this reading and the beginning would have already happened. So let's get straight into it and see what 2023 is all about. Okay, it's about getting like your actual true self finally. You know, all those dreams you had, those thoughts that, you know, of who you would be. Some of you are kind of like completely off from that. Some are a lot, the majority of you have been, you're sort of like partway there, or you've got a nice life, but it's, you know, something's missing. So 2023 is all about aligning with your actual self, and you can see it's quite a happy card there, right? It's like sort of like a burst of beautiful white flowers. Hoya itself spiritually means to connect with divine. So I'm just going to pop that there as a bit of an overarching message for 2023. And we'll go in, pull a few more wildflower cards, see what they have to say. It's actually the way you're going to get there is through doing something that you love. Now, I know that everyone always says this and it's like, yeah, but I am, or I don't know what that is, or what have you. You just need to actually have a bit more fun in your life. That's the place where you start. Then everything will start to unfold. Yeah, so by doing that, and it's almost like by forgetting it a little bit for some of you, that's how you'll, by giving yourself some space, that's how you'll come upon, like, you know, opportunities will just present themselves, or you'll have those light bulb moments. And, you know, this doesn't matter in particular, you know, whether you're 18, 30, 50, 70, 80s, you know, like you can start new things at any point. There's also a huge travel fear going on with the collective. You need to calm down post-COVID world. We're all wanting to travel, but there's this sense of should I, shouldn't I, is it going to be like too busy with the state of the economy, etc., etc. Go for the travel if you want to, because it's super important and you're completely protected. It will help get you into this alignment. Yeah. So you can see this huge, beautiful, big waratah. It says survival. It's basically, this card's meaning is the time is now to strike out. Now, because I've put a 2023 kind of theme over it, it's saying that this is confirming this is the year to do it. And the waratah is just saying that you're gonna shock yourself though. Once you start it, there's gonna be this like resounding energy, and that energy is just gonna ensure that you're always successful. There's not much, it's actually not that a rocky a road. You can see at the top of the card, here, it's quite smooth sailing with calm blue skies. And there we go. Right, so you will end up with a lot of abundance. What I will say as well is, for if anyone's thinking about having a baby, this 2023 is definitely the year that it's possible. Now, just for one moment, for those wishing to get pregnant, if you have been through a bit of a rocky road, this flower doesn't flower unless it goes through a fire. So if you have been having fertility issues, 2023 is the year that you bloom and you do get pregnant. You don't need too much medical interference. What you need is either some fun, some travel, some space about, and you've probably been told this, space from worrying about it. But it's really about having heaps of fun and doing what you want. That's going to bring this baby and this child forth. Let's go into, I'm not going to go through, I just want to pull a couple of cards from this deck before I go into the travel, and I don't know why, but it's just drawing me to do it, so I wasn't going to use this at all. Let's see what's happening here. Oh wow, okay, it wants me to turn the reading to that of love. It's also saying 2023 is when true love will be found, when your true love that if it's not, you know, if it's kind of stalled a little bit, you've got the opportunity to rekindle it. And travel again is being indicated highly. Now, if you can't extend yourself to an overseas trip, interstate is fine. I do recommend, however, if you can, at least traveling out of your state or county or your hometown as such. That's what's strongly being indicated here. Let's now go off into the tarot, people. I'm pretty happy for this 2023 reading. For those of you watching it at the beginning of the year, Happy New Year. For others, if you're watching it throughout the year, just from the time, like I said, that you start watching this, and or you might be halfway through this cycle, so or the cards make sense up until now. Let's keep going, from wherever you start watching this. So, this is just amazing. Beginning of the year, and you've got Major Arcana the Fool, which is the first Major Arcana in the deck. So it really is time, absolutely, to take a leap of faith, start something new, but have fun. Remember, I kept saying have fun, and it will happen. I can't believe we've got, for my first tarot reading for 2023, we got the Fool, the first tarot card, Major Arcana in the deck. Gorgeous. King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, people. That was a bit of a blah, blah, blah. King of Pentacles. As you know, slow and steady wins the race. So, for me, that's the sort of, you know, traditional meaning of the King of Pentacles. For me, this is about savouring what you're doing. Do it slowly. Whilst you're having that fun, enjoy it. Don't try and rush this process. And that's how you're going to be successful. Next card, oh my gosh, Queen of Pentacles. Now we had Love, the Fool, Knight, and the Queen of Pentacles. I do see love growing a lot, you know, and with it also a happy, steady life. Like money is not going to be an issue. You can take this trip, don't worry about it. Money is always going to be steady. And again, I think with the Queen of Pentacles, don't fear talking about your emotions. You know, there's this really, this sense, reassuring love around you for whatever you do. It's quite funny. On the other side of that, you've then got the Knight of Swords, which means some communications coming in fast is what they normally, you know, the normal kind of explanation for this card. But on the back of the Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, it's kind of like once you've done all of this, once you've kind of started to enjoy yourself, align, find that peace, slow and steady, don't worry so much, even with the pregnancy, then it comes in really fast. So it is totally a mindset for 2023, people. Let's just give this another little shuffle. My beautiful crystals here, bedding us down for the year. Okay, I sort of pulled out two cards, but I only want to read that one because that's kind of, yeah. So I can see that there's been some rocky waters up until now, right? But what this card is for me is the infinity. Yes, it's all about getting balance. Like some people say, oh, choices, decisions, etc. But for me, it's about getting balance because this is talking about your life for 2023. And again, going back to the relationships, this is for life. You know, I said life partner earlier, didn't I? So I feel like this is really grounding everything and saying it's going to be just smooth, you know, it's going to be smooth sailing. Actually, that's wrong. I don't know why I said that because that's so funny because this other card's popped out. You've got the sort of wavy sea in the background, but it's kind of like there's no waves crashing or anything. It's just up and down. It's actually quite a normal, fun, interesting, growing life. And it's funny because I didn't want to read that other card, but when I put this down, it came up and it was the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it's actually quite beautiful because it's definitely saying that this isn't about anyone being indecisive or you being indecisive, because all sort of kind of wars in your head or wars with specific people, etc. You know, that's the opposite of that is happening. So that indicates that things are actually definitely on the mend and secure and in there for the long term. So kind of quite nice. What's the next card after that? Yeah, which leads to a real abundance in love, but it's not just abundance in love, it's complete security. For a lot of you, I think that's going to mean commitment, and a lot more mature conversations about romance, because you've been wondering, you've been thinking, I've been putting this hard work, do I stay, do I go? I mean, no, you absolutely, yeah. What did I say about staying go? Yes, that's literally what you've been thinking. And the thing is, you're going away from that towards a brighter future, okay? So you're leaving those negative thoughts in the past. Oh my God, I said that in Ace of Cups. You're literally, yeah. And if this is a specific person at a long distance, they are coming to you with a love offer. If your partner has been distanced, that gap is closing, okay? This is definitely closing. But you were wondering, okay? I want to kind of finish on the Ace of Cups there, which is the cup of love being offered to you, because it just kind of then for me really cements this kind of, you got two loves basically. You've got big love for 2023, Carnation and the Ace of Cups. So that is definitely the theme. That's a secure love, but it's kind of like a new start. So you're kind of leaving all that crap behind you in terms of insecurity, stagnation, don't I move forward with this relationship, that pain around building families. It's kind of, we're going away from that and into big love and abundance, be it wealth or, as I said, the fertility card was there for you too. All right, my lovelies, I want to choose a couple of earth magics because this to set the scene for 2023. So super special as far as I'm concerned. I'm super excited to pull these cards. Let's see what we've got in store for 2023 as our overarching theme. Just take a deep breath and relax. Everything is going to be plentiful, green and abundant. Now, what I love about this is it's massive green, which is full on heart chakra stuff. So again, just confirming it's all about love, but you do need to relax, which I think goes back to here, back to the Fool, okay? Have fun, relax, just breathe. There's nothing to worry about. And the next card here, which is just beautiful, is communion. You've got guidance from the highest totem animal, the eagle, and so you're communing with spirit, which I love because it's exactly what we started with the Hoya, which was alignment with one. So that is the overarching theme, but it's also sort of, because I'm reading it at the end here, I do, and we've had all this love around, I do look at that as a communion card with your loved ones. So there will be marriage. If there's no marriage, it's definitely just commitment for, like I said, infinity. And then, yeah, anyone that was kind of sort of yes, no, your decision will be made. And this year's all about karma, and it's all about good karma, okay? So it's breaking any old shitty karma you might have been thinking has been going on, and the good karma is coming in. Yeah, I keep pulling the same thing about fun, to get there, it's just relax, have fun. And here comes that marriage celebration card. Alrighty, Roo. Let's leave it there. Thank you so much. If you like my channel, please do like, share, subscribe. I'm so excited. I'm Inez from Wildflower Tarot. Take care. Happy 2023.